Welcome to Arsenal Updates, your number one destination for the biggest football news surrounding the Gunners, the place where transfer rumors turn into real debates, and where every Arsenal supporter comes to find out what could happen next in this dramatic summer window. Could Arsenal really be about to make a shocking move for Rodrygo from Real Madrid? The summer transfer window is always filled with endless drama, countless whispers, and stories that pop up hour by hour. Arsenal fans know this roller coaster better than anyone. Every single week, there's a new superstar linked to the Emirates. Every day, a new headline splashes across the football media, and every hour supporters rush to their phones waiting for Fabrizio Romano to drop the three magic words that set the internet on fire. Here we go. And right now, one of the most surprising names caught in this whirlwind is none other than Rodrygo, the Brazilian sensation at Real Madrid. Suddenly, headlines connect him not just to Arsenal but also to Manchester City and other European giants. And the question tearing through the football community is simple but explosive. Could Rodrygo actually trade the Santiago Bernabéu for the Emirates? Or is this just another transfer dream built on speculation? To understand the truth, we need to break it all down. The story really took off when reports from The Athletic, written by Guillaume Balog and Mario Cortegana, revealed that Rodrygo had instructed his powerful agents, Pini Zahavi and Kia Joorabchian, to quietly explore new opportunities this summer. That detail immediately lit a fire because when a player of Rodrygo's Champions League pedigree gives the green light to test the market, the rumor mill doesn't just spin, it explodes. Arsenal fans instantly imagined him in red and white, bringing Champions League class and star power to North London. But here's where things got messy. Even though his agents began exploring, Rodrygo's camp made it clear that his heart still belongs to Madrid, creating a contradiction that leaves fans puzzled. On one hand, the door seemed slightly ajar, yet at the same time, Rodrygo himself appeared to insist the door remained firmly shut. Clubs who checked in on his availability walked away with the same mixed impression. This wasn't a player begging to leave. It was a player testing the waters, checking his value, but not desperate to move. That uncertainty has everyone asking, is this really a transfer in motion or just a tactical play to understand his market worth? The Athletic's report left a sliver of possibility, reminding us that the final weeks of any window are chaotic and history is full of shocking last-minute deals. Still, as of now, nothing concrete suggests Rodrygo is packing his bags for England. Even Fabrizio Romano has echoed this, stressing that yes, Rodrygo is admired by clubs across Europe, but Real Madrid have zero intention of entertaining offers. At one point, Manchester City were thought to be the frontrunners, which made sense given Pep Guardiola's obsession with versatile wingers, but their interest was linked to the future of Savio, the Brazilian youngster. If Savio had gone to Spurs, City would have had a gap, but instead they chose to keep him, and with that decision, their pursuit of Rodrygo evaporated. That left Arsenal's name floating in the mix. But when you actually ask Madrid insiders, the answer is crystal clear. They haven't received an approach from Arsenal, they haven't discussed a fee, and they don't want to sell. Only if a monster offer, close to €100 million, landed on the table would they even consider it. And that alone shows how unrealistic the move is because Arsenal's transfer plan this summer has been about smart, balanced investments, not throwing away 9 figures on a position already stacked. Think about it. Arsenal already have Gabriel Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, Reiss Nelson, and of course Bukayo Saka as the untouchable starter. On top of that, they have just signed Ebereki Eze from Crystal Palace, a player who can slot wide but also drift inside. Spending €100 million on Rodrygo doesn't fit the plan. Yes, some fans argue Rodrygo is better than Martinelli, Nelson, or Trossard and that upgrading elite talent is how you become champions. Others say it's madness when Arsenal's clear needs are elsewhere. Midfield reinforcements and a clinical striker have been the top priorities, with names like Martin Zubimendi, Christian Norgard, Victor Gyökeres, and Benjamin Sesko dominating discussions. As Romano often says, Arsenal's board want balance. They will only go big if it's perfect timing. This makes Rodrygo a dream for now, but maybe not for this window. Could he be a long-term target? Absolutely. If his status at Madrid changes, if competition squeezes his role, or if the price falls, Arsenal could circle back. They've done it before with other players, and sometimes the second time around is when the stars align. If Arsenal did somehow land him, the impact would be instant. Rodrygo's pace, unpredictability, and ability to shine in Champions League nights would raise Arsenal's attack to another level. Rotating with Saka on the right, pushing Martinelli on the left, and adding Champions League know-how would make him priceless in a title chase. But the price tag, the depth already in the squad, and Madrid's refusal all make this scenario unlikely right now. Still, as every Arsenal fan knows, never say never in football. Meanwhile, the reality for Arsenal is still exciting. Eberechi eases a rival, adds creativity, Gyökeres offers goals, Zubimendi brings control to midfield, and Madueke provides depth on the wings. Andrea Berta's transfer strategy has been aggressive, focused, and ambitious, with each signing fitting into Mikel Arteta's blueprint. Injuries to players like Havertz, Saka, and Odegaard have created setbacks, but Arsenal have answered quickly, showing resilience and planning. Jesus returning to training is a huge boost, Madueke stepping up is crucial, and the rumored deal for Piero Hincapié shows the defense could also be upgraded before the window closes. 7 players have already come in, and an 8th could soon follow. So, where does that leave Rodrygo to Arsenal? Probably more dream than reality this summer. Real Madrid are not selling, the player isn't pushing, and Arsenal haven't made a move. But keep the name in the back of your mind because football changes fast, and today's dream can become tomorrow's headline. The bigger picture is Arsenal's ambition. This is not just another transfer window. This is a statement of intent that Arsenal are ready to fight for glory. The question for fans is clear. If you were in charge, would you break the bank for Rodrygo right now? Or would you save the cash for a striker or a midfielder? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned because this summer is only just heating up and Arsenal's story is far from finished.